everybody and welcome to another walkthrough. This time it's the escape game Murder Room. This walkthrough was requested by a subscriber, so thank you for that, and if you got problems with any game, don't hesitate to contact me. Just leave a comment or send me a message. Okay, and in this game we awake in this room and we hear a strange noise, and there is this guy, and if we take a closer look we see that he's cutting open some body with a chainsaw. And I already clicked him once too often because we fall down, he hears it, and yeah, you can see what happens. So we try it again, and this time we only click him once. Okay, now this worked. Now our player realizes this. Now our player realizes that he has to escape. So what we do first is go to the kitchen and pick up this knife. We'll definitely need it. Then we go to the inventory, equip the knife, and if we take a closer look at the edge, we can see a sentence carved in it. Jack the Ripper, the king of murderers, and Jack is written in red and king in blue. Now with this information we can go over here to this closet. And now think about a poker game where Jack is 11 and king would be 13. And if we enter this here, we can open that closet. And there is a doll in it. We pick it up. And now we want to distract that murderer. So we go back to the kitchen and take a look at the window. It's pretty high, so we can't escape here. But we can drop the doll here. And if that guy hears it, he will be distracted. And then you have to be fast, click on the table to hide underneath the tablecloth. Yep. There he is, he didn't see us. Now he's gone. And we can help his victim. Back there. It's a young girl and she's not hurt yet. Oops, don't equip the knife, or maybe we can hurt her. Oh no, actually equip the knife, sorry, and click here to cut through the ropes. There's a lot of story going on. I don't want to explain everything now. That game isn't bad, so I would recommend you to play it yourself. And if you got problems, come back to this walkthrough. Now we're at chapter 2 and that murderer is coming back. So again we have to be fast, go back to the table where she was tied up to, take the rope, and with that rope we can block the door. God, he doesn't come in. Blah blah blah. Now we can look around, there's a radio. And they are talking about a butcher a serial killer. So we got at least a little information, and over here on the oven there is also a newspaper, and it's also writing about the butcher. Okay, now we at least know what that guy is. Now we go to the couch and take the knife to cut it open, because there's a map hidden in it. And we will need this soon. Now we go back to the oven. Open it. And that girl Melanie sees something back in the oven, so she wants to crawl in. Great idea, but why not? And unfortunately the door closes and the oven automatically begins to heat himself. Happens to me all the time. Nevertheless, we have to get her out of there, so we go up here. There are some arrows, and look at this, C news, these are the directions, south, east, east, and so on. And if you take a look on the map, you will know where north, east, and so on is. And then you have to press those arrows in the right order, and you have to be fast. South, east, east, north, east, west, south. Now it worked. Open and get that girl out of there. Let's see what she found. Yes, she found a piece of meat, very useful. It really is, because we take it and put it in the oven, cook it, and then we can see some numbers on it. These change, so they are not always the same. So let me just write it down. 1455. And now there is a pretty weird trick, but it leads to the good end. We quit and we restart the first chapter. And and with that number from the steak we go to this closet again. Oh, it doesn't work, we have to do everything again, so we also have to click on that guy. So we know that we have to escape. Then take the knife. Yeah, we already know that. And now it should work, yes. So I got the code from the steak, 1455. And the closet doesn't open, but it moves to the side and we find a suitcase and a spray can. And if we take a closer look at that suitcase, we see that there's a lot of money in it, so this is definitely the good end. And now we go to the window and we throw that suitcase down from the window, not the doll. And then again hide under the table before that guy comes. Okay, good, he's gone, so let's use the knife again to release that girl from the ropes. And she talks a lot. And now we're again at chapter 2. But this time we got a suitcase full of money. And now again pick up the rope from the table. To block the door. Good. We won't need the oven again this time, so nevertheless we go to the kitchen and we use the knife on the tablecloth. So we got a self-made rope. And you might think that we can now climb down there with the rope. The problem is just that that murder is climbing up, so we quickly take the spray can and use it on the window, because now we can smash it on his fingers. Before it was blocked. We do this 3 times until he falls down. Okay, we can already see that there is a key underneath the window, but first we have to pretend that we want to leave through the door, because now that girl again talks something, because she saw that that killer is gone, he's not down there anymore, so he's coming back, and now we can use that, pick up that key. We use that key here on that safe. There are some body parts in it, but also a plastic container. Good. And that parts were her brother or something. Yes, chapter 3. And now she wants revenge. Now we can take the rope. Now we have to hide underneath the couch because he wants to ambush that guy. But down here we can also do something, or we even have to do it. Use the knife on the floor here, because down there is a fuse box. Let me try to explain it. You can see up here NES3F1T2O, and this just means that N is 9, E is 8, S is 7, and so on. Or actually it could be 6 or 7. But let's begin with the 1. It stands between F and T, so F would be 5 and T would be 3. So between 5 and 3 is 4, so the first number would be 4. Then here is 2, between T and O, 3 and 1, so it's 2. And last but not least, 3. Let's say F is 5, then this must be 7, and 3 must be 6. Hopefully you understood that it's pretty complicated. However, we can now open that fuse box, and if we pull this lever, all the lights went out, he says, and we will need this later. Now we go back to that girl. Back. Talk to Melanie. And now we can hear the chainsaw, so we hide again under the couch. Where is it? Come on. Oh my god. Here it is. Good. Now that guy comes in. And now we switch off all the lights. Did that work? Oh, now it worked, finally. He's confused, okay, that's good. There he is. And now we could use the knife, but that would be the bad end, so we use the spray can on him. Oops, sorry. Okay, now pick up his lighter. We will need this later. He's still breathing, that's good. Can we switch on the lights? No. But we can use our self-made rope to... Nope. Oh, we have to look at these words first, I guess, yes. The story isn't bad, but I don't want to explain everything, as I said. So now we take our rope that we built and tie him up. Good, let's try to leave. And now, surprisingly, every door and window is sealed. And Melanie turned into the pig butcher, killer, whatever. Big surprise. And she releases some kind of gas from her, not from her watch, but with her watch. And she flees into that bathroom. Chapter 4. She's in there and there's gas coming in. So let's talk to this guy. Take the knife to untie him. Now we first have to speak. The door isn't locked, but if we go in, it's full of gas. And she turned crazy or something. Now that guy is starting to talk with us and we untie him. No, I'm not going to kill you. Okay, we have to talk to him first. And now we can untie him with the knife. No. Okay. Let's try this again. That guy says that I am the butcher and I want to kill Melanie or something. It's pretty complicated. And now I can untie him. and now he's pretty confused about that. So he punched me in the face, and this is what he gets for it. He gets in there to the girl. So that guy actually was the butcher. Pretty weird story. But we're not done yet. We go inside that bathroom. She killed that guy. And we get the chainsaw. But as you might think, we don't kill that girl. Instead we take the chainsaw to open this closet. Because someone was talking about a key inside the stomach of somebody. And I tried it. You can even cut open Melanie with the chainsaw, but that would be the bad end. Oh, we have to talk again. The key is in the belly, yes. Now go back to that operating table and put the doll on there. And with the chainsaw we can open up her stomach to get that key. Yes. Now we finally got the key. Equip it to unlock the door. There is the tip, keys in the belly, but that guy also said that, I think. Thank you, saved my life, blah blah blah. Ba-ba-bum. Okay, I think that was it. Yeah, it's a good game, try it yourself, and as I said, if you got problems, come back to the walkthrough, or yeah. Oh my god. What a weird music. So this is the true end, there's also a bad end, or maybe even several bad ends, don't know. Yeah, that's it. If you want other walkthroughs, just send me a message as I said, and have a nice day.